Startups are a very interesting thing. I've grew up in startup. I've been involved in more
Mhm.
startups. I've had a startup. I have a startup now, I guess. Yeah. So now that I think about it, one of the big struggles with startups is, product market fit, right? You know that. So, does our product actually work in the marketplace? My
Mhm.
envisioning of my product, does it fit out there? And CEOs of SaaS companies usually are engineers. And there's a big disconnect between the engineering function and the sales function. And startup companies tend to invest big dollars into a VP of sales right out of the gate.
Mhm.
Okay. And it really ends up being their biggest problem down the road, because what they do is they invest in a person who doesn't know the product and doesn't know the sales cycle and doesn't know how the product sells, because that hasn't been established yet. And a lot of CEOs get caught up in the development of their product, but they don't really analyze how they sold it to the first customer, how it's being used. There's a big disconnect there, and so they hire this VP from a different product scheme or a different platform, and then he hires a bunch of salespeople from a different platform, and they put all this infrastructure, or they put all this in place without the mental infrastructure to drive that sale forward. So, and I've seen this in 5 or 6 companies that I've worked for, that I've helped, that
Mhm.
I've consistently been with.